Howdy, howdy, folks. Today we are checking out another K&A pickup. Now, if you missed the ukulele video, you can click here or here, and it will take you to that video so you can check that out as well if that's something you're interested in. But K&A Pickups are a company that creates piezo pickups that are quick install piezo pickups. The way they work is they slide just under the strings right behind the saddle here, and it's really quick, easy install, as you can see right here. Once you have those in, you'll take their cable that they give you that slides in with it. The other end of this cable is just a simple 1/4 inch plugged into it. They also have another type of cable that's a longer cable that ends in an actual 1/4 inch like this instead, so you could plug it directly into the amp or the PA or whatever you're using, but I'm using this one. And here we go. Has a volume knob on it. Doesn't sound too bad. However, what I wanted to do is I wanted to compare it with a microphone as well as with the onboard piezo system that is already in this guitar. The reason being that Takamine is known for having great preamps and great onboard piezo pickups. So let's give that a listen. Alrighty, well, needless to say, very surprised. I've never had an issue with the Takamine. In fact, I was playing both of my guitars, my Takamine and my Martin, and I honestly have always preferred the Takamine piezo pickup. However, listening to it back to back with the microphone and with this pickup, I was kind of a little disappointed. Now, that being said, I did set the EQ on the onboard preamp system to flat, right? Because I didn't want to influence that. And usually I do shape it a little bit more. So I think that could play into it. I also think that usually I'm playing it live instead of recording with it. And I bet that probably has something to do with it. Anyway, I think what we can safely say is pleasantly surprised by the K&A pickup yet again. They sound really good. They sound really natural. There's maybe a little low end in there that I wouldn't care for, but that can easily be pulled out with EQing after the fact. Howdy, Editing Mac here. In editing and going through and listening to things, I think there's one other kind of thing that I want to say about the K&A pickup that is something to watch out for because of the nature of how it's built and because of the fact that it's on the top of your guitar. When you twist the volume knob, you actually hear that come through when the volume is up. When you touch the piezo pickup, you hear it come through, and it's because that's just how it's built. That's what it's supposed to do. But I did think it warrants saying that it's not going to be a completely soundless system if your hand touches it or if, you know, it gets bumped or something like that, which is different from an installed piezo pickup where it's not sensitive to that. So hope that helps. I think I may give you this warning. I would maybe think about loosening the strings on your guitar before you install it, because the first time I did it, I had no problem. And then when I pulled it out to show how it is installed on the video, I just slid it under and it kind of scuffed up the side of the pickup and pulled up some wood on it. It's really hard to see on here, but I could see it when I did it. Maybe this down here, maybe. all that to say, I think if you loosen the strings and, kind of held them up and made it a little easier for it to go in, that might be the way to go. But other than that, I do think that they sound great. I think that for around $100, I can't remember exactly how much they are. It's a pretty awesome option if you don't want to have to drill into a guitar or go through the process of having a luthier install it. I'd say it's worth it, Anywho, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. If you're returning, thank you for being a part of the channel. My name is Mac Wright. Please go make someone else's day better. We'll see you around.